YouTube? Back with another video. I'm trying to stay focused and make these videos weekly. Trying to be positive, make these videos weekly for everybody. So, keep the message going. With me, life, everything's cool. I have no problems. I have no issues. Everything is cool, man. Just, living life. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. My topics. I got some current events. We'll start off with this Will and Jada debacle. First off, I don't want to judge nobody. I'm not trying to judge nobody. I'm just simply reporting on what we see and hear. I'm not better than nobody. I'm not trying to judge nobody. I'm not trying to tell you to judge nobody. Just reporting on the internet. That's it. Yeah, my thoughts on Will and Jada is like we all thought. They were a great couple for 20 years. And Jada has come out with these things, August entanglement, and currently going on the Today Show twice, and we're broken up and all this. And in a nutshell, my thoughts are, I think Will is trying too hard to please a woman that cannot be pleased. I think Will would be happier with a woman who sees him for what he is, a successful man with no dirt that we know of. If he was real dirty, we'd probably know of a lot of it, but he keep it tight. So I think Will would be better off with a lady who appreciates him and knows how to listen and take advice and not drag you through the mud. That's what I believe for Will. And, prayers go out to Will, man. Much love, Will. Jada, I believe, has mental issues, a lot of trauma in her past, and I think she believes she's honest with herself and she's going the right way. I think she truly believes that, but clearly, look at her family, look at her life, look at her husband, look at herself. Clearly that don't work. I believe she should have followed Will till the wheels fell off, because Will lead her somewhere better than she was leading or is leading. She led to the destruction of the relationship. So, I ain't saying Will perfect. I don't know what Will did, but all we know is what we hear. It's all we can go off of. And I'm just reporting what I hear. It's a hot topic. So yeah, I think Will should find somebody else, man. Take the L. Find somebody else. And Jada needs some therapy. Jada need a lot of help. I don't knock Jada. We all need help, but Jada need help. She need therapy, and she need to get behind a strong man. Shout out to Tupac. She wanted Tupac, but he not around, so get over it. Rest in peace. But she need a strong man, and that's really all I got on Will and Jada. Honestly, and it is what it is. Next. My girl Taylor Swift with the Swifties. Shout out to Kelsey, my boy Kelsey. But this was a topic that came up in my life. So, the American Western style of dating, courtship, marriage, all this for young boys and young girls. I believe, my opinion, this is only my opinion, I believe it's incorrect. The whole, middle school, high school kids kissing, dating, and then taking it too far sometimes. I think all that's incorrect. To let your 14-year-old daughter date, a 15-year-old boy and they kissing and all this, I think that's incorrect, because it leads to man after man after man after man after man, But anyways, with the Taylor Swift, I was talking to somebody about that, and I was telling them I don't think Taylor, her track history is very good. She seems like a nice person and a genuine girl and a very caring individual. But I was just saying, only her dating history, it just didn't look good, it just didn't look good. You can search the internet, just like, what's my boy did? Dylan Dennis did the Logan Paul with his fiance. Yeah, you can do that with Taylor Swift, and that's not a good look. When you're given to a man, that should be the only man you're given to. I know we make mistakes. I know life is life, but this is my opinion. what is real and how things should go. And yeah, we was talking about Taylor Swift and all the men she date and all this, and that's her business. But I was just giving my opinion, and it was that, yeah, that's not cool, man. If you got, 5, 10, 20 guys that can line up and say, yeah, I've been with her, and then I'm the husband. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. So if y'all want to say culturally, all that's cool, culturally, okay, it is what it is, but no man like that. Like, we could lie to each other. Okay, let's lie to each other, but no man like that. So let's keep it real. That's all I'm saying. And for the young men and young women, and when it comes to dating and courtship and everything that involves that, it's no rush. It's no rush. It's no rush. Once you find somebody decent, then you take your time and you do what you do. But I'll say this: when you're young and you want to find a spouse, you have to go through the right channels, which is parents first, and then maybe aunts, uncles, grandparents, but parents first. You go through them and say, I want to get married. You 22-year-old woman, I would like to be married. Can you find me somebody? You go through the right channels, man. A 22-year-old girl does not have the mental capacity to find the proper husband. A man under 30, a lot of times, does not have the right mental capacity to find a proper woman. They don't even know what they're looking for. And most of the times, they don't even know themselves. So we got to be honest, man. I know the world ain't nothing, and we all here in Sodom and Gomorrah living like it ain't no up or down, no right or wrong. But yeah, I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. I like to be on the side of what's right, and I like to use my voice to say what's right. And it is what it is, and we leave it there. My last topic for today, let's talk about this Maine shooter, this dude in Maine shooting up the bowling alley, shooting up whatever he shot up. Prayers go out to the families. It's very unfortunate what happened, and prayers go out to both sides. The man who was shooting everybody, he obviously needs some help. So prayers go out to him too. I don't wish him to be out free running around, but yeah, the families, the ones who died, and everybody involved, man. Prayers go out to everybody, because it's just a bad situation all around. You don't want no people getting shot up. But anyways, my opinions on it is, I see this as a trend, in America. It's a trend where, Caucasian men shoot up places. And, I just think the news and the federal government, state government, everybody should be very aware of this. And, some type of action needs to be brought about. I don't know for sure, because it's just my opinion. I'm just talking, I'm speculating, but yeah, some type of action. These guys with these ARs that shoot up the gay club, shoot up the bowling alley, shoot up Las Vegas, the school. I know it's hard to stop that, but we got to figure something out with this situation, because white men, a small percentage, are very disgruntled, and I don't know what about, but they're very disgruntled, and they get together and they talk crazy, and then one of them go gets an AR and they kill each other. And I'm not saying it's about race and all this white man, black man, because black people just as crazy. We kill each other. We just as crazy. So it's not about white, black, everybody crazy. But I'm just saying, I feel unsafe when I go to Walmart and I'm like, okay, this could be shot up at any moment. I don't really feel unsafe if I go to the hood. I might get robbed, you might get beat up, but I don't feel like I'll get killed. But if I go to the mall, I go to Walmart, it's an uneasy feeling of like, is this going to be one of the places that's shot up? Yeah, it's just very uneasy. And I think the government, the federal government, they need to figure something out, man. They need to figure something out. Call these people what they are, modern day terrorists. They love to say the Iraqis, 9/11, all this terrorism. Okay, I agree. But what's higher than treason? I never hear treason. I never hear terrorism. What's higher than that? A white guy just murdered some people and that's it? Nah, man, that's treason. And you and everybody with you need to be held accountable for that. They need to check your whole history. Whoever else was talking with you about this, yeah, that's treason. That's bad. You planned attacks and all this. That's treason. And I don't see no way around it. You have to be harsh. I know this is America and it's a white man's land, but you have to be harsh and be realistic with what's going on. The last thing I'm gonna leave you with: the world isn't good. The world isn't good. People are trying to do good in this world, but on a mass scale, this world isn't good. It's full of chaos and drugs and crazy people and bad teachings and selfish people and just evil. So I just want that to be known. If you don't believe it, don't believe it. But my eyes and my ears tell me the truth. My peoples, you made it to the end. You made it to the end. Yeah, man, you know, it's just my second video, episode 2, and I'm trying to learn, trying to figure it out. I've been learning this YouTube, getting better. Hopefully I can be consistent and keep it up. But I'll leave with my positive thoughts. I'm gonna try to leave positive thoughts at the end of the videos. You know, I'll go through my stuff and we'll go through the show, but at the end of the video, I want it to be positive. So prayers to everybody, man. Shout out to Will and Jada, you know, Kelsey and Taylor. I hope they do great, you know. I hope they do great. But yeah, the shooter or the families, man, pray for everybody. You know, I don't want to push nothing negative out into the world. But yeah, on a positive note, I hope Will and Jada figure it out, man. I hope mental health issues get worked out, you know, the mental health issues. I think both of them going through some things. So, you know, I really hope they figure it out and work it out, and Jada stop dragging that man's name through the mud. You know, Will, I ain't see Will do that. I see Will every day, not every day, but you know, when you see him, oh yeah, shout out to Jada, this her book, shout out to Jada. So yeah, I hope, you know, she stopped doing that man like that. And then Taylor and the Swifties, hey, shout out to y'all strong. But that ain't the woman to follow. You know, her music is cool. She might be a genuine good woman, but as far as dating and all this, yeah, don't look to her. Don't look to her. And that's it for today. Steven X, I appreciate you being here. Like, share, and subscribe. You know how it go. And if you got any ideas, drop them in the comments. I'll read them. I ain't got no followers yet, so you know, we gonna see.